iHeart, get ready. Fantasy football is here. Welcome to the Scout Fantasy Show. ScoutFantasy.com is home to the Fantasy Football World Championships and the best players in the world. Real money winners giving their secrets to help you win. Now exclusively on iHeart. This is the Scout Fantasy Show with your host, the one, the only, Dr. Roto.
It's Dr. Roto. Get out the insurance cards. Get out the copay. The office is open, my friends. So what I'm going to do here today, I'm not going to do a team preview. Tomorrow, I'm going to review. I have the Sirius XM host draft today. Later on this afternoon, you can hear that at 4 p.m. on Sirius 210 XM87. I have the 10th pick. It's a 16-round draft, so I'm looking forward to that one. Won that league twice now. I've only been in the league 3 years, won it twice. I don't even know what happened that last year. Did I lose in the finals? I don't even remember. But I will tell you this. I'm looking forward to the draft. I'm going to discuss it tomorrow. But today, I want to do a little stock up, stock down. Guys who I just think are looking good, and guys who right now, if I had to guess, if I'm drafting today, which I am, I may not draft. So I'm going into my draft later today. Give you some names that I think are hot, some names I think are cold. Let's start. I'll do it alphabetically because it's easier that way. The Arizona Cardinals, stock down to John Brown. Look, I like John Brown, and I'm willing to take John Brown, but the guy's barely playing. And Bruce Arians is talking about Jaron Brown as being as second on the depth chart. Now, we know John Brown is a better player, but the stock is down on him this moment because he's not healthy. And if you're not healthy and you're not playing, yes, I do trust that you'll be back by week 1. I get that, but I can't jump on John Brown. I have to wait a little bit for him. Stock is also down on J.J. Nelson, but because I'm not hearing his name, I'd like to be. Stock could be up on Larry Fitzgerald, though. If John Brown's not healthy and Jaron Brown and J.J. Nelson are not ready for prime time, stock is up on Larry Fitzgerald. The Atlanta Falcons, I think stock is up on Julio Jones-Roto. Is it possible to be higher on him than I already am? But here's what I'll say. They're trying to get him red zone looks. They're trying to get him red zone targets. Stock up. His biggest problem has always been his lack of touchdowns. So I know I'm not getting him at 10, but stock is definitely up on Julio Jones-Roto. Baltimore Ravens stock down on Brashad Perriman. And I have drafted him in a few leagues currently. And right now with with a grade 2 hamstring strain, they're talking about him being ready for at some point of the preseason, but let's slow that down. Let me tell you something, and I'm just going to give you my own story here. I hurt my hamstring about, a month ago, playing basketball with my son. I was raining 3-pointers and hurt my hamstring. I just hurt it again yesterday. I thought I was over it. I wasn't. So my hamstring's hurting me again yesterday from working out. So what does that tell you? Hamstring injuries don't go away. And I'm not running any 4.3 40. Maybe 43 seconds in the 40, but I ain't running a 4.3. So I'm telling you this right now. I'm nervous about Brashad Perriman. Stock down on Perriman. Buffalo Bills stock down on Jordan Matthews. He's got a chip fracture in his sternum. I don't care when I hear that. I don't like chips. I don't like the word chip fracture or chip fracture in the same sentence. So stock is down on Jordan Matthews. I did like him in this trade, and I thought he would do pretty well, but I got to think the stock is down there. He's not healthy. Now remember, when a guy's injured, it creates two things. One, stay away, or one, a buying opportunity. Brashad Perriman, stay away. John Brown, stay away. Jordan Matthews, maybe a buying opportunity, but I'm not buying it. Carolina, stock up on Christian McCaffrey. I mean, seriously, how many videos can I watch him go blow by Luke Kuechly like Luke has never played the game of football? Stock way up on Christian McCaffrey. I can watch that dude play every single day, not just on Sundays. Every single day. Stock up on him. For the Chicago Bears, I would think the stock is up on Jordan Howard. Okay, I'm okay. I think the Bears looked a little bit better in preseason than people thought. Stock is up on Jordan Howard. This guy's I'm picking 10. Will I take him at 10? No. Will I take him in the second round? Maybe. I have no problems taking Jordan Howard in round 2. In fact, I can see me doing that. I'm okay with that move. So I think the stock is up on Jordan Howard. Cincinnati Bengals stock is up on Joe Mixon. It's both up and down. So Jeremy Hill's going to start. Blah, 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 blah. Joe Mixon is the best player there by far. By far. So I would think that stock is both up and down because some people may be pushed away from him because they think that Jeremy Hill will get more play. By week 6, Jeremy Hill's a footnote on the Bengals Wikipedia page. Okay? So I'm in on Joe Mixon. Cleveland Browns stock is up on Duke Johnson. Okay? They've been saying a lot of things about him in training camp. He looks good. We like what he does. We like how he can move around. I think stock is up there. I don't think they used him enough last year. Ricardo Lewis is not such a great receiver. You got Coleman, you got Britt. I think Duke Johnson can be playing a lot more than people think. Stock up on the Duke. Stock is way down on Ezekiel Elliott. Way down. Now, he filed his appeal. We'll probably hear that before the end of August. He may go to the courts, right? We discussed that. Maybe they reduce it. I think if Roger Goodell is smart, he'll reduce it down to 4 games, and maybe then he doesn't go to the courts, because once they go to the courts, it's ugly. So I got to say stock down on Zeke, because Zeke was the number 3 pick in the draft about 2 weeks ago, and now he might be a 3rd-round pick. So stock way, way, way down on Ezekiel Elliott. The Denver Broncos. Stock is, I would say, down on Jamal Charles. Haven't seen anything there that leads me to believe that he's going to be better this year than he's been in the past. I would think stock up on D'Angelo Henderson. If Devontae Booker is out, which it seems to be, and Charles can't get it done, how about D'Angelo Henderson as the backup there? Could be happening there. Stock up on him. Detroit Lions, stock is way, 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 way up on Kenny Golladay. So let's just slow down here. I love Kenny Golladay. I drafted him in around 13 or 14 in a bunch of drafts I did on Play FFWC. In a most recent draft that I saw, though, he was a 7th-round pick. Are you kidding me? He's a rookie. He's not a 7th-round pick unless this is a standard league. So the stock is up on him, but let's not go crazy. Otherwise, we're going to have a stock market crash. Okay? Green Bay Packers, stock up on Jamal Williams. He's getting carries. Looks like they trust him there. So I think the stock is up on Jamal Williams. I do. For the Texans, stock is down on Lamar Miller. Down on Lamar Miller. Donta Foreman looked great. He looked great. The better Foreman looks, the worse it is for Lamar Miller. Right? So I say stock way down on Lamar Miller, and you'll hear about that more on Scout Fantasy. The Indianapolis Colts, stock down on Andrew Luck. I don't care what you say. I don't care what the Colts say. We expect him to be back by the beginning of the season. Right? He's got to be healthy. He's got to get his timing down. He's got to work with his receivers. He's got to get in touch with them. He's got to figure out the routes. He's got, this could take him 8 weeks. I told you. I think this takes him 6 to 8 weeks to get back. I'm not touching Andrew Luck today. There's no way I'm drafting him. Stock down. Stock down on Leonard Fournette. Now, I love Leonard Fournette, but he's got a foot issue. And look, they are not going to rush him back. And, right, they're not going to rush him back in any way, shape, or form. No way, shape, or form. So I think they got to go slowly with him, and they got to be careful with him. So I think they're going to watch his carries go down in the beginning part of the season. Stock down. Stock is up on Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is, I'm in on Tyreek Hill. I'm a big fan of his. He had one connection with Alex Smith the other day. It was a 32-yard pass, right? It was a 32-yard pass, and it was like the first big play of the game. I think we're going to see a lot of those big plays of the game. Stock up on Tyreek Hill. Stock up on Todd Gurley. Stock up on Todd Gurley. Sammy Watkins is there now. Robert Woods is there. Cooper Kupp is there. Gerald Everett's there. Maybe he'll see some open lanes. So I think stock is up on Todd Gurley. Chargers. Stock is up on Keenan Allen Roto. Because he's healthy. There's nothing wrong with this guy. When he practices, he's great. Great third-round pick. If he's there at the 10th pick of the third round today, I'm probably taking him. I may lose this league, but I may win it with Keenan Allen Roto. Miami Dolphins. Stock is somewhat questionable on Jay Ajayi. I love the guy, but he's in concussion protocol right now. That scares me. You get a concussion today. You get one during the season. He could be out for a few weeks. So I love Ajayi, but I'm a little worried. Stock is a little down on that. Minnesota stock is way up on Dalvin Cook. Way up on Dalvin Cook. He looks great. He's a star. Love this guy. Stock way up on him. If he's there at the 10th pick of the third round, I have no problem pulling the trigger on that. I might just do that today. New England Patriots. Stock down on James White. I don't know why it's down on James White. I'm not quite sure, but I don't know what's going on there. Between Gillislee and Lewis and Burkhead, I worry that White may not be as good as we think he is. He was great in the Super Bowl. He's a good player. But with 4 guys there, can I rely on him each week? I don't know if I can. And if I can't rely on you, that means I can't draft you. And if I can't draft you, I'm not interested in you. So I want James White nothing more as a fill-in. Stock down. New Orleans Saints. I'm not sure what I'm going to say here, but I think my stock is going to be up on Adrian Peterson. Okay? I've heard good vibes in camp. Things seem to be going well. Somebody's going to take a shot on AP. He's probably going to hit somebody a home run. Maybe that's me. Stock up on Adrian Peterson. Stock way up on Shane Vereen. I think the Giants are going to use him a lot. I think the Giants are somewhat down on Paul Perkins, and they're going to use Shane Vereen a whole lot. I like Shane Vereen this year, and I think he's a very sneaky pick late in drafts. If I can get him around 11, 12 today, I'll be cool with that. Is he a star? No, he's not a star, but I like him. Stock up on Austin Seferian-Jenkins. That's right. The Jets lose a Nunwa. ASJ is going to get the OPP, the opportunity. Can he make something of it? I don't know, but I think as a last pick in your draft, let's see what he can do. I know my man Scott Atkins will tell you Robbie Anderson stock up, but I'll go ASJ because I think Robbie Anderson is actually going higher in drafts that I want to see, but Seferian-Jenkins is going real late. So I think there's a buying opportunity there. Stock up on Austin Seferian-Jenkins. For the Raiders, the stock is going up on Jared Cook. I am hearing so much about Jared Cook. So I got to think the stock is high. I don't trust him. I really don't trust him that much as a player. But I think the stock is up there on him. So if you're looking for a tight end late in a draft, you could do a whole lot worse than Jared Cook. Stock is up on Alshon Jeffrey. I was down on Alshon Jeffrey, but with Jordan Matthews gone, Nelson Aguilar I'm not convinced is that good. Torrey Smith has never really been that good. I think Alshon Jeffrey is the number 1 receiver there by far in Philadelphia. I think he gets a ton of targets. Stock way up. That trade helped Zach Ertz, and that trade of Matthews helped Alshon Jeffrey. Stock way up for both those guys, Ertz and Jeffrey. For the Steelers, is stock down on Le'Veon Bell? I'm just asking. Are we worried about him not being there in camp? I don't know. I'm not going to drop him too far. Maybe I saw somebody took Odell Beckham as a second pick and didn't take Bell. So when his stock is going down, it's only going down like 2 or 3 picks, but stock is going down just ever so slightly. The stock on Eddie Lacy, I think, has to go down. Who knows his role? I think people thought Eddie Lacy was going to come to Seattle and all of a sudden play all the time. I don't know if the stock is high there. So I'm going to say stock down because I don't want to get caught holding the bag with Eddie Lacy. That's a big fat bag to hold on to, and I want no part of that. Stock up on Marquise Goodwin. That's right, Marquise Goodwin, my friends. This guy's got all the speed in the world for San Francisco, that he's got the opportunity. I mean, Jeremy Curley, Aldrich Robinson, please. Marquise Goodwin with Pierre Garçon out there, a little Carlos Hyde out there, let Brian Hoyer throw a deep ball. I think Marquise Goodwin, stock up on him, worth taking a shot late. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Can the stock be any higher than Jameis Winston right now? He's on Hard Knocks, looks good, people trust him, great receivers going on there. I think the stock is up for famous Jameis. I just worry that they're not going to throw the ball 40 times a game. They want to throw it more 30. And Dirk Cutter said something in Hard Knocks the first week, we don't want you to lose the games. Well, that's not inspiring, Dirk. That's not what you say to a young guy. But I like Jameis Winston. I think he's a solid pick. Stock is up on Derrick Henry, guys. Derrick Henry, stock up. DeMarco Murray, still not 100% healthy. Not 100% healthy. And we know that Derrick Henry is a beast, and all he needs is an opportunity. Will he end up on my team today? He just might, and I'll be pretty happy with that. I think this guy's got first-round talent. Stock up on him. Stock down on Samaje Perine. This guy does not look very good right now, and I'm worried, but not that worried, because here's why. Just listen to this. R. Kelly's not that good a player. At some point, Kelly will get injured. Kelly will fumble. Kelly will lose that job. The second that happens, Perine is going to come in there, and Perine is going to keep that job and run with it. So be patient if you draft him. You may not see the rewards now, but I think you will later. So that is my stock up, stock down. All right, guys, I want you to go to playffwc.com right now. Find a draft. I've got a starter draft going tomorrow. Adam Ronas has a starter draft going tomorrow. We love these starter drafts. It's a great way to get in, draft it up. It's like a glorified mock. It's like $35. You get to see where players are going. You get to see where guys like me are taking certain players. Yeah, look, it's fun. There's no moves. There's no waiver wire. Set it and forget it. It's easy peasy. So please check that out at playffwc.com. The best payouts in the business. Great customer service. Easy to use draft room. And I want to tell you, I really want to see you guys out in Las Vegas. Go to the Palms Hotel. It's going to be a terrific experience. We're drafting for opening day weekend. We're watching the games out there. We've got the Chiefs and the Patriots. We're going to be watching the games all weekend long. What a time. I don't want to see you miss it. I know I am pumped to go. If I could go tomorrow, I would. Don't tell Mrs. Roto. All right, time now to put away the insurance cards, put away the copay. The office is closed, my friends. Back tomorrow when I review my host league draft and much, much more. Maybe I'll even tell you the Scout Fantasy Bust of the Year. We'll do it all soon. Have a great day, guys. Be well. Take care.
Thanks for listening to the Scout Fantasy Show. There's never been a better time to join the Scout Army. Visit scoutfantasy.com. Use the promo ROTO for 2 months free. And don't forget, fantasy players, please thumbs up the podcast on the iHeart app. See you next time. Go Scouts!